All right, my friends. So first things first, we need to have a product to sell, right? So this is our first thing on our checklist of things to do. Um, in this video, what I want to do is I want to give you, like, from my personal experience, I want to kind of steer you, point you in the right direction. Of course, I'm not going to tell you, exactly what to promote. There's tons and tons and tons of different things that you can promote out there on the internet. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to promote just because I don't want to have hundreds of people promoting the same thing, but I will tell you how to choose a product to sell. So that's gonna kind of show you what converts best from my experience for this particular traffic strategy. All right, so these are some of the hot niches that I have found to be working very, very well for this particular strategy. Okay, so if you're promoting anything with internet marketing or in the internet marketing space, make money online kind of stuff, or if you're into any kind of business opportunities, those products tend to convert well. Okay, so that's a good converting niche for for this particular strategy now that we're talking about it. So next thing or another hot niche is health and wellness. Okay, so if you promote anything that's related to weight loss, exercise, diet, look better, feel younger, that kind of stuff. That's a pretty good niche to be in as well. Another good niche is dating niche. So if you have a product, if you're into any dating stuff, how to find a date, how to attract opposite sex, how to whatever. So anything in the dating niche is good. Survival, survival people that are into this survival niche, man, those people are just they just buy and buy and buy. So if you're promoting anything with how to prepare yourself for an emergency, how to prepare yourself for the unexpected, how to survive, that kind of stuff. And there's a bunch of different products, even on ClickBank. You can find a bunch of survival products. That's a hot niche. Those are those people just buy stuff. They just buy and buy and buy. Crazy. Works very, very well for this strategy. Games. So if you're into gaming, there's a lot of games that's it's just crazy. I mean, people are just crazy about certain games in certain areas. So I'm personally, I'm not into the game, into that gaming stuff too much myself. But I know that it's a very good converter. It's a hot niche for for this particular strategy. Okay, so let's talk about selecting a product. Now, this is my personal criteria. When I talk about, or when I'm looking at a niche, and when I'm looking for a product, I mean, obviously, if you look at a niche, right, a specific niche, or a particular niche, then there could be a bunch of different products you can choose from, right? So how do you determine which one that would be a good idea to promote? So here is my criteria, my guideline of what I'm looking for when I'm looking for a product to promote. So if I see a good free or low cost foot in the door offer, okay, that's a big plus. Okay, so for this particular strategy, if you have a product that's either free on a front end or low cost to get people in the door, that's good. Works very well. I'm looking for a product with a strong sales funnel and upsells. Okay, of course, you're here because you want to make money, right? I'm here because we promote this stuff because we want to make money, right? So it's very beneficial to have a product that has a low point of entry, okay, as far as price goes, either free or very low cost. I call it foot in the door offer, right? But then on the back end, if they have a good funnel that with some solid upsells, and where you're making at least $100 per sale, the more the better, obviously. But if you can if you find a product with a sales funnel where you are making at least $100 to $150, sometimes up to $200 per sale, that's a big plus, obviously, right? The more money you make with per sale, the more money that you can put towards your marketing dollars, right? I call it seed money. The faster you can grow your business. Okay, residual commissions is a plus. So obviously, why if you have two products, you're looking at two different products, and one product has a residual commissions or recurring commissions built in, into the funnel, and another product does not have that, right? Obviously, it makes better sense to go with a product that has a recurring commissions built into the funnel, right? Because you're doing the work once, and you can continue to get paid over and over and over again, which is always nice. Okay. Proven to convert. Now, this is important. I want to promote a product that's a proven converter. So if it's something brand new, just launching, for example, and I don't really know, how well it's going to convert, yeah, I might test it, but it's always best to go with a product that is actually converting right now. And I have a little trick that I want to share with you. I'm pretty sure, a lot of you guys are watching this or probably already know this, but you can actually check Alexa. There's a site called alexa.com. You can actually go to alexa.com, and this is what I do for myself, right? So I go to alexa.com and I check, and I just type in the product's domain name or the companies or the whatever I want to promote, right? The domain name for that product or service or opportunity or business, whatever. And I want to see how, what kind of statistics Alexa gives me, right? So if there is a high demand for that product, chances are that there's going to be a bunch of visitors for that site, right? There's going to be a bunch of people visiting that site, checking that product out. So that's what I want to look at. I'm going to show you in just a second here. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, but that's actually a very good strategy to to check if there is a good activity going on for a particular product that you are looking at. Okay, competition is good, my friend. Contrary to popular belief, competition is good. I'm actually looking for products that have competition. Okay, if a product does not have competition, that tells me that there is something wrong with the product, right? Either the thing is just brand new, then nobody even knows about it. But probably what happens or what's going on if there is no competition for a particular product, that basically tells me that there is probably probably nobody wants to promote that thing, because either it's not converting, maybe it's just a junk product, maybe just nobody wants it, whatever, right? So if there is no competition, I generally will just stay away from the product or an opportunity. So I'm looking for competition. I welcome competition. Competition is my friend. All right, and it should be your friend as well. Let me jump online right now real quick. Let me show you the Alexa, how you can check products on Alexa. Okay, so like I said, there is a site called alexa.com. Okay, you just go to alexa.com. You're gonna get here, and this is a directory. This is a kind of like a site that ranks every single website in the world. It indexes every single website in the world, and it gives you data on how the website is doing for traffic. All right, so for example, if like I said, a lot of you guys are probably already familiar with this, but there is maybe some of you guys who have no idea what I'm talking about here. So let me kind of tell you how to check products, how do I check products, right, on Alexa. So I'll go to alexa.com and I'll put in, for example, let me put it this way. If we put in google.com, okay, google.com, and click on go, it's going to tell us, I'm looking for these numbers right here, okay, Alexa traffic rank right here. So Google right now, at the time of me filming this for you, is the #1 most visited website in the entire world, okay, or actually, I take that back. They are #2. Check this out. So they are #1 in the US right here, right? And this is worldwide right here. They're actually #2 most visited website in the entire world right now. Okay, there used to be #1 for like forever. Okay, so if Google is #1 in the US and #2 in the, I wonder what #1 is. I think it's Facebook. Let me see. Pretty sure it's Facebook. Let's check Facebook. Yeah, check this out. Facebook is #1 most visited website in the entire world. Okay, #2 in the US. So Facebook is #1 in the world. Then that's what Alexa is going to show you, right? So for example, if you go to like YouTube, youtube.com, YouTube is like #3, right? So #3 in the world, #3 in the US. When I'm looking for a product to promote, for example, let's go to ClickBank. Clickbank.com real quick. We'll just go to marketplace. Again, you can be into into a product already, but let's go pick a category here. Let's pick a product, doesn't matter. Whatever the product is, I just want to get the domain. Let's get this domain here. Copy it real quick. Pop over to Alexa. Okay, and go. Okay, so check this out. This product is 119,000 most visited website in the world. Okay, it's number 23,000 most visited in the DE, whatever that stands for. So definitely that's not, that's not the US. My rule of thumb, my friend, is I'm looking for a product. Obviously, the lower this number, this particular number right here, the lower this number, the better. Okay, for you, for me. So, for example, if we go to High Traffic Academy, okay, I didn't even check our site, to be honest with you. So we're at 6,800 most visited website in the entire world. Okay, number 2,500 in the US. Okay, so that's good. So obviously, the lower these numbers are, the more traffic there is for that particular product or offer for that website. Make sense? So if there's a lot of traffic, there's a lot of activity going on, right? If there's a lot of activity going on, there's probably, the product is probably selling and converting. People are checking it out. People are coming. People are visiting. People are promoting it. Make sense? You're with me, right? So it's not a rocket science. Picking a product is actually pretty simple. It's not complicated. You just have to, sometimes people make a mistake. They go and they try to promote a product, and when you check it on Alexa, it ranks at like 200,000 or like 150,000. So there is no activity. The thing is dead. It's probably not going to convert for you as well, because there is, for whatever reason, people are not just, there is not much activity going on. Okay. So from this point on, you will know how to look for a product that has an activity going on. So just simply check it on alexa.com and you will be good to go. So my rule of thumb when I'm looking at a site on Alexa, I want this number to be definitely in the top 100,000. Okay, so if it's 100,000, 70, if it's 170,000, if it's 200,000, if it's 300,000, I will generally just try to stay away from that product. If it's in over 100,000. Most visited website in the world, right? For the U.S., generally, if a product is of a mass appeal, so if you're into IM space, or if you're into health and wellness, if you're into gaming and all that good stuff, generally it's a mass appeal product. So it's going to be distributed worldwide. So the number I'm going to be looking at is actually this one right here. Okay, unless you go into some really like specific niche where it's only marketed in certain countries. You can try that, but in my experience, it didn't work out really well, because there is not much traffic going on, not much interest, not much activity going on for that. For a product that's ranking either above 100,000 for this number, or if it's in the US, it definitely has to be in the top 50,000. Definitely. If it's anything above that, stay away from it. Okay. So that's basically how to, that's kind of like my criteria for choosing a product, picking a niche. You might be into something already, okay, which is fine. Just make sure you check that on Alexa. Just make sure that there is, a good activity going on, good traffic going on. Make sure that it's ranking already. But if you don't have anything to promote yet, okay, that's a good start. This is where you actually check out products. And again, you can go to ClickBank, you can go to CPA offers, whatever, business opportunities. But make sure that you're promoting something that's ranking high on Alexa. Okay, that's how you kind of give you a direction of how to choose a product to promote. Again, I don't want to tell you anything specifically to promote. For this particular example, for the sake of, because when we get into the future videos in this module, I will be setting up campaigns live right in front of you, right? So I'm gonna have to have a product to promote. So I'll just use High Traffic Academy as an example. But again, just use these strategies as a guide, right? Don't copy what I'm doing, but watch me do stuff and use that as a guide for yourself for setting up your own promotions. Make sense? All right, friends. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.